What is up, guys? Welcome to another Behind the Curve Reacts. As always, if you enjoy the kind of content I'm putting out, feel free to like, comment, subscribe down below, share with your friends, all that good stuff. But today we've got a Patreon request, so huge thank you to TD, my amazing new patron, and they would like for me to react to Laura Osnes, is I believe how you pronounce her name, performing the song Welcome Home from the musical Bandstand. I have never really heard of Bandstand. I just gave it a little Google search, and apparently it is a musical that tells the story of like a handful of veterans returning from World War II, if I'm not mistaken. So just based on that and the name of the song being Welcome Home, I could totally see it being like a big emotional like reunion song, question mark, perhaps. But I have heard this Laura before. She is amazing. She's incredible. I saw her do a performance with Bonnie Milligan, I believe. And then I've also seen her in a few things opposite Jeremy Jordan in Bonnie and Clyde, the musical, which I have not seen yet, but they are both so talented that I feel like it's got to be on my list here soon. But yeah, I'm excited. Whole new musical, more Laura. I can't wait. So thanks again, TD. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay, Johnny. Faster.
Not quite my tempo.
Faster, come on. Now sing.
Johnny made it home, most of him at least. Had 3 operations, but the pain has not decreased. Nick learned to survive, means you never trust. Once you've seen the worst in men, then how do you adjust? Davy cracks a joke, claims to be alright. Drinks 1/5 of vodka in his kitchen every night. And I stand here trying, like Mother Mary, with my private burden, a grief to carry. Welcome home, my boys. Welcome home, my sons. Welcome home, my husband. Welcome home, my love. Welcome home. Welcome home. Wade is never free. Schedules out his day, filling every minute just to keep the ghosts away.
God, this is so jazzy. I love this.
Faced with racing kids who did not recognize their dad. Jimmy made it back to town 4 months ago. Lives to tell of things no one could bear to know. Keeps his guard up now, a lot goes undiscussed. Focuses on fighting what he finds unjust. Welcome home, welcome home, my sons. Welcome home, husband. Welcome home, my love. Welcome home, welcome home.
Damn.
Does his best, trying to pretend. What he doesn't talk about won't matter in the end. Donnie made it home but thinks it wasn't fair. How he made it out but left his body there. Donnie doesn't sleep because the nightmares come. Donnie wants an answer, Donnie looks for absolution. And I'd give up anything if I could give him some. And I stand here helpless, my arms extended, knowing full well, darling, your war's not ended. Welcome home. Welcome home, my husband. Welcome home, my son. Welcome home. Welcome home.
Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Holy shit. So I'm assuming then with how much like the actual band is like acting that they're actually on stage for the entire time, which is great. I forget what you call that, but I absolutely adore shows that do that. That like musically, that was so fun. It was so quick. It was an awesome little, jazz ditty. And then the lyrics and the words, like they got so sad, like he came home and that's amazing. But, he left his body over there, his own personal war isn't over. It just followed him back home. It was, oh man, this was really good. I think Bandstand might have to go on my list of shows to watch in the future. So is the whole show as like conflicty as this? Because I am getting hardcore like Dear Evan Hansen like flashbacks here, where the music will be really upbeat and really awesome, but when you listen to the lyrics and you factor in like what you're seeing on stage, it's like, oh my God, I really shouldn't be bobbing my head to this, because when you listen to the lyrics, it's so sad. Not that that's necessarily bad, but that's kind of what I got from this performance. And for it being such a simple performance, literally just Laura and then the band right behind her, I have got so many questions about this show. Like I don't understand how like at the beginning, the band almost seemed like sad or like hesitant to even begin to start playing this music. And then by the end of it, like you had Laura, who looked like she was about to cry, the piano player, who looked like he was losing it, the sax player, who looked pissed. He looked like if looks could kill, that entire audience would be dead. Oh my God, I need to know more. I really need to know more about this show. Musically, it was absolutely stellar. Like the upright bass player, whoa, he rocked it. Just that, it was so fast and it was so good. And like really like a drum and bass led song, which is one of the reasons why I really like jazz, because I feel like a lot of jazz is drum and bass and obviously piano as well. But like that was awesome. The saxophone solo, the saxophonist crushed it. He absolutely killed it. And then Laura was like, oh my God, I can't even really like put into words how much I loved her performance here. She was just going all out. Like she was so tortured, and the arrangement itself was so dynamic, going from like the really upbeat and quick to immediately like, oh my God, super sad, talking about her lover, friend, husband, whoever that came back from war. Like she was so sad and she was so tortured, and you could see that and you could hear that. Yet she had so much power in her voice, and you just wanted, like, you knew, it's everything that, she was going through and her partner was going through. Yet I never doubted her for 1 second, because from that power within, I'm like, you know what? You got this. Like, you got this. You can take care of this because you are such a strong, amazing person. I know that's a lot to get from one 3.5 minute performance, which was a glorified concert, but I could be way off. But that's what I'm getting from this, and I am so impressed. Any other performances or numbers from Bandstand, preferably with Laura, I would love to check them out. By all means, pop them down in the comments. Otherwise, yeah, this was so good. This might have to go on my Broadway Spotify playlist. But yeah, thank you so much, TD. I really appreciate it. This was great. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you liked it as much as I did. And I will see you all in a reaction very soon.